And on this Friday, March 7th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, Pope Francis remains hospitalized in Rome where he's continuing to get supplemental oxygen, but NBC's Ann Thompson reports that according to the latest update, Francis has no fever and his blood tests are normal.
Today marks 3 weeks in the hospital for Pope Francis. The Vatican says he had a restful night, and a Vatican official says that he is undergoing active physical therapy today to improve his mobility as he recovers from double pneumonia.
Thompson adds the Vatican says the Pope's condition has remained stable enough for the past few days that the next medical update won't be given until tomorrow.
In what could be seen as a vote of confidence in the Pope's stable condition, his doctors plan no medical update today. If nothing changes, the next update should be Saturday.
Yesterday, the Pope issued a short recorded audio message in Spanish thanking those who have been praying for him. Meanwhile, doctors not involved in the Pope's care say the road ahead could be tricky even if Francis fully recovers. They say a recovery could take months and that there could be long-term consequences like muscle weakness and memory problems. Some 90,000 Palestinians prayed in the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound in Jerusalem's Old City today under tight security by Israeli forces. It was the first Friday prayers of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan. Thousands made their way from the West Bank into Jerusalem for the prayers after Israel allowed men over 55 and women over 50 to enter from the territory. Tensions have risen in the West Bank the past weeks amid Israeli raids on militants, but there was no immediate sign of frictions today. This Ramadan takes place as a fragile ceasefire between Israel and Hamas has been in place in Gaza since mid-January, though its future is uncertain. The California Legislative LGBTQ caucus is pushing back against Governor Gavin Newsom after he appeared to shift his stance on those identifying as transgender competing in women's sports. In a podcast interview with conservative commentator Charlie Kirk, Newsom agreed with Kirk's claim that Democrats are out of touch on the issue, saying we've got to acknowledge it. In response, the LGBTQ caucus released a statement saying Newsom, quote, sometimes shows courage and sometimes does not. The caucus emphasized that all students should have the opportunity to benefit from sports. Meanwhile, the University of California, Davis plans to convert its men's and women's locker rooms at its recreation center into universal all-gender locker rooms to promote inclusivity. The decision has faced criticism from figures like tennis legend Martina Navratilova, who stated, be prepared to lose a lot of women to this insanity. The $5 million renovation is expected to be completed by September. And that's Newsmakers for this Friday, March 7th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.